The show will begin momentarily. Everyone, please stay in your seats.
So the Trackmaster Thomas, possibly one of the more popular Thomas the Tank Engine toys on the market today. In New Zealand it is on the pricey side, but still a good toy nonetheless. Now what you are looking at on screen now is the 2012 version of Thomas. Now what's interesting about this Thomas is that it was the first Thomas in years, and actually the last Thomas that we know of, that actually came with versions of Annie and Clarabelle. These are the 2012 versions of Annie and Clarabelle from Trackmaster that came with that Thomas right there. But we're not going to be looking at these Trackmasters in this video, as I have just been to the shops and picked up, try not to drop them, a whole squadron of new Trackmaster Thomases. So in this video we are going to be looking at the new 2016 Talking Trackmaster Thomas, the Red versus Blue Thomas, which comes with a brand new version of Annie and Clarabelle, along with a customized version of Thomas. Also, we will be looking at the 2016 Trackmaster remake of the Thomas and the Jet Engine. That is a very nice set, that one there. And then this is the most unusual one, the glow-in-the-dark Trackmaster Thomas. Now, I have been very impressed by what Trackmaster have been bringing out in the Thomas range so far, especially with their new versions and different themed Thomases. I think they're doing quite a good job with them, and they're not going overboard with the themes like Wooden Railway would do. As you can see here, I have got a test track set up so that we can give these Thomases a run when we take them out of the boxes. But enough talking, let's get into them. First off, I think we'll unbox the Talking Trackmaster Thomas. So we'll get him out of his box. There we go. So there is the new Talking Trackmaster Thomas that doesn't have a connected truck to it. Everything is now inside the engines, and that is something that I think fans of Trackmaster have wanted for a very long time. And it's great that they've finally gone ahead and done this. So yep, it just looks like a standard Thomas, but it's, if I take the truck off, you can see it's got a speaker at the back, and the buffers aren't actually real. There are buffers, but they haven't got that much relief to them. That would be the only down flaw I can see with this Thomas. But yeah, there is the Talking Trackmaster Thomas from the new range of Trackmaster. Next, I think we will open the Red versus Blue Thomas. This Thomas is based off the season 19 episode Red vs Blue, when Thomas and James compete against each other to, well, deliver their passengers pretty much to a soccer match. So let's pull him out of his box. Here's the pamphlet. So there is the Red vs Blue Thomas, the new version of Annie, and the new version of Clarabelle. Let's have a look at the coaches first, because I think they're the thing that everyone wants to know about in this set in particular. There is Annie. She's got that same face. My coupling's crooked, there we go. Same face as she has throughout the years. Every side is a sticker except for the back and the roof. Carrying some passengers, and she's covered in confetti. So that's Annie, and it's pretty much the same deal with Clarabelle, except with a different face, different passengers, and a different name on the side. Yeah, I can say that these aren't really my favourite versions of Annie and Clarabelle, but it's nice that we finally got Trackmaster 2 versions of them. But I can't say that they're going to be favourites of mine. And finally, we have the red versus blue Thomas. Now, the whole side is a sticker. He has confetti on the top. He has a standard Thomas face. Yeah, it's a nice design. I do quite like this design. Switch works alright. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, next up is the Thomas and the Jet Engine, the 2016 Trackmaster remake. Just for those who don't know, you can also get versions of Percy from Percy's Chocolate Crunch and James from the Green Controller, I believe. Yep, that's how much this one cost me. Yeah, toy prices in New Zealand, I love them. But anyway, enough about toy prices. We don't care about the prices, we care about the toy. Let's get this one opened. There's the instructions, and there's the card as well. Before we have a look at the train, let's have a look at the card. There is the card that comes with these 3 limited edition Trackmaster sets. They all refer back to the episode they are portraying. That is obviously Thomas and the Jet Engine from Season 6. And on the back there's a bio of the episode as well. I'm not going to read it, but there's the whole card if you want to pause and read it yourself. And here is the Thomas, the Jet Engine, and a little bolster wagon with some cargo in it. So let's have a look at the cars first. There is the little micro bolster wagon. It's like a dark blue, dark green mix. And those crates are the exact same ones that come with Gator and the original Thomas. Nothing too interesting about this truck. There's definitely something interesting about this truck though, as we get to the Jet Engine. Yes, it may not be as impressive as the Tomy version, but it's nice that they actually decided to do new versions of these in the new Trackmaster range. So I think the Jet Engine looks really cool. There's the fire at the back, and the fire can actually spin. Well, not... Oh yeah, it does spin fully. So yep, that's a nice feature. It would have been nice if the flames spun around as it was being rolled along. Like you see in the new Trophy Thomas and Shooting Star Gordon set, they both had trucks that had features as you rolled them along, but you can't have everything. And here is the Thomas. I think this is awesome. I'm just trying to get the rubber band off. It's actually pretty hard. There we go. Okay. Why is the rubber band wrapped around the wheel? There we go. So there is the Jet Engine Thomas. Wow. This hat can come off to reveal Thomas's stock standard face, but I'm going to keep that stuck right there. That is an awesome idea. Each of these special edition engines has a headpiece, and it just works. It works so well. So there's Thomas. He's streaked on his paint to make him look like he's going fast all over. Nothing on the back as always. Yes, I very much love this train. This is awesome. I think it's actually better than the original Thomas that came with the original Tomy Jet Engine set, which just had a surprised face. I feel like they've put more effort into the design of this one. and it doesn't have a surprised face like the other one does, but you can't really expect them to have different faces these days with Fisher-Price. So really, you get what you're given, and what I'm given here is impressing me a lot. Now finally we have the glow-in-the-dark Thomas. This was a very interesting find. I didn't actually know about this until I saw it in the shops. It does glow quite well. I've had this one in my possession for a while now, and it does glow really well. I will say that. They did also have Edward in the shop, but that doesn't take my interest whatsoever, seeing as I'm a Thomas collector, not an Edward collector or a Percy collector. So let's get glow-in-the-dark Thomas open. Instructions fall out as always. There is the glow-in-the-dark Thomas. Once again, we'll look at his trucks first. There is truck 1. It comes with removable glow-in-the-dark cargo, and it's got glow-in-the-dark wheels. So that's a cool feature, I like that. It's the same with truck number 2, except it comes with different cargo, being some glow-in-the-dark coal. Yep, I like that too. And then we have the glow-in-the-dark Thomas. Now, everywhere you see green is where he glows. I personally think it would have been better if they had done Thomas's smoke box in a glow-in-the-dark colour as well. But that's just me. Not too much to say about this one. It has a weird texture to it. It's got like a matte texture on it. I suppose that's due to the glow-in-the-dark paint they put on, but it does, like, the boiler here feels really smooth and glossy, and this feels like it's just a matte feeling. That's the best way I can describe it. So yeah, glow-in-the-dark Thomas. Now, these 4 Thomases look absolutely awesome. I am very happy with purchasing these. They have some great designs, some great features, especially that jet engine Thomas. Look at that. It is so awesome. And the glow-in-the-dark Thomas, well, that looks really cool too. And apparently you can actually get glow-in-the-dark track. I can safely say I won't be buying it, but it's just something that I thought I should point out, seeing as we're looking at one of the glow-in-the-dark engines. So I think we'll give them a run now, just a couple of loops around this track, and we'll start off with the talking one. Let's put the talking one on the tracks. Now, the thing about this one is the button that makes the train talk is the one that makes it go and stop. And funnily enough, this Trackmaster Thomas actually features Ben Small's Thomas voice rather than John Hassler's Thomas voice, which I thought was a little bit odd, but oh well, it was already pre-recorded, I suppose, so it would have been easier. He's got his little brown truck that he came with, so just move my scissors. Let's have a look at this Thomas going around my little loop of track. Let's go. So now we're gonna put the red versus blue Thomas on the track, and I decided to move my light because when it was down there it was very, very annoying. And I should have done this at the start of the video. That lighting is a lot better, so I think I'll do that from now on. But anyway, let's give red versus blue Thomas a quick run round. Next up is the jet engine Thomas. Let's connect him all up. Okay, he has been connected to his train. Let's give him a quick run. Finally, we have the glow-in-the-dark Thomas all set up. This is actually run number 2 of this train because I tried to film it in the dark to see if the glow action would come up on camera, but it doesn't show up on my camera very well. So I'm just going to have to show you guys the run in light, which I'm sure will be just as good. So let's get it on. Oh, wow. That is running very poorly. Okay guys, I think I found the problem. I don't know how well it'll show up on camera, but the wheels aren't exactly on straight, they wobble. I don't know how well it's showing up on camera, but those wheels are very wobbly. So yes, unfortunately I won't be able to give you guys a proper run like I did with the other 3. But to be honest, it doesn't actually worry me too much because I'm probably going to rebox all of these and put them up in my collection there so that I can just have them as specialty items but in the box. They won't be mint because I wanted to show you guys what they were like, but I will still have them in my possession. And that is what I'm after. I'm after the new Thomases for my collection. So there you have it guys. That was my look at 4 brand new, fantastic Trackmaster Thomas engines. All in different themes. And they just look super cool. I really hope Trackmaster continue doing this and presenting us different versions of Thomas. There is one more in the shop so that I am yet to get, and that is the Trackmaster Treasure Thomas from Soda's Legend of the Lost Treasure. So I'm working on my way to get that. But yes, please comment down below what you guys thought was your favourite Thomas in this video. Was it the talking one? Was it the red versus blue? Was it the jet engine? Or was it the glow in the dark? Personally, my favourite was this one. The jet engine Thomas. That is awesome. I love that headpiece and I love the design on him. So, that was my review on these 4 brand new Trackmaster items. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, share to your friends and add to your favourites. And I will of course guys, see you guys in the next video!